We all hope that this film will be a commercial success. The young professor amazed us by his knowledge of history. The organisms were forced to adapt in order to survive. The eyesight can be corrected in minutes by the use of a laser. Please check that these details are correct before submitting the sheet. Levels of pollution present in the atmosphere are increasing, which is rather concerning. We spend the time presenting the information in a variety of chart forms. These pioneers have transformed clinical medicine from an art to a science. They had been forced to find cheap tickets in the gallery. The study of data communications is concerned with the form of data as it's communicated. In no sense can the issue be said to be resolved. In case of fire, always remember to ring the alarm bell immediately. He refused to comment before he had seen all the relevant information. The most serious cases were treated at the scene of the accident. The government has been committed to housing the homeless people. Stretching exercises can help you avoid injury and improve your performance. The designer will be unveiling her latest fashions for autumn and winter. He asked his daughter what she would like for her birthday. Parking lot owners should be legally responsible for protecting vehicles. If your pharmacy doesn't stock the product you want, let them order it for you. They have fostered 100 children during the past 10 years. We have booked a famous band for our wedding reception. It sounds as if they might have made a dreadful mistake. She was making a play for the sales manager's job. She taught me to be less critical of other people. This leaflet is produced for the information of our customers. I perceived a change in his behavior over those months. There was a notice on the board saying the class had been canceled. The Prime Minister is understood to have been extremely angry about the report. The equipment is able to sense the presence of toxic gases. There is no compelling reason for me to believe him. Air pollution in our country has risen above an acceptable level. He learnt to play the piano at an early age. An inquiry was set up to determine the cause of the accident. The bus line was established to determine the effect of improved public transportation. Students who have completed a placement are more likely to obtain a good job. People form into teams to achieve goals which are beyond the reach of an individual. In the plant, skilled workers who perform key jobs form into groups. This textbook teaches data science and machine learning methods for a control of complex systems. This is a practical and comprehensive guide to planning and developing a curriculum. All faculty members contribute to the discovery and dissemination of new knowledge. In Canada, children prefer to go to public schools instead of private ones. In order to achieve the educational goals, tutors often have to encourage students. A team of teachers is trying to come up with an innovative curriculum. This summer program has been illustrated with many photographs of activities. Schools have to play their full part in promoting the welfare of children. For many years, the schools attempted to neutralize controversies over race. Animal science can be applied to a wide variety of careers and industries. There is widespread concern that new houses will be built on protected land. Improving the quality of air and water is important to human beings. You will get a broad foundation in the technology of machine systems. They're discussing the most efficient strategy to manage the risks facing the business. We have been trained to investigate how cultural systems matter in this situation. Agriculture is more than just farming. It's also about energy and conservation. You can join us to apply knowledge to make this world a better place. Before these papers are issued, make sure they are formally reviewed. This website can help users to tackle a typical domestic issue. You must include a statement that you are taking all courses through distance education. The lecture on how to keep plants healthy will be hosted next week. He used to take a walk in a small garden after dinner. There are a variety of opportunities to get involved with undergraduate research. Please visit individual department websites to explore more research options. Plant pathology is the study of plant diseases, their causes and effects. You will learn to apply business strategies to solve problems in production of agricultural goods. Their work provides support to numerous projects related to the goals of the departments. Through quality teaching, the university is committed to develop the knowledge. We are committed to quality programs and responsive to a rapidly changing world. We want to improve the quality of life and the standard of living. The university embraces diversity and is committed to the discovery of knowledge. You can find faculty and staff by department or unit through the university's directories. The impact of public policy on gender and aging needs to be addressed. Children need to be provided with an appropriate learning environment. The school has developed a creative partnership with parents. As a parent, you need to choose the school that best suits your child. Aboriginal people have a long tradition of teaching and learning in their own method. Children of compulsory school age must be enrolled in school and attend every day. No one is suggesting that any health risks attach to this product. Right now, we have the ability to tackle these global issues. The householder has a duty to take good care for the visitor's safety. Transport has always been the key to developing international trade in this century. The family business is now run as a cooperative. The capacity to listen to colleagues is often considered a great skill. He had been carrying on his business until he retired last year. You may let us know what projects interest you the most. The placements are available from small local businesses to multinational organizations. We have worked together to promote a healthy research culture. A balanced approach to teaching and learning is important in education. The analysis is related to gender equality and the aging issue. He is able to understand diverse perspectives about women's literature. It's important that we interact effectively and appropriately within a diverse society. Teachers can also help students to select their future career pathway. You need to work harder to achieve your professional goals. Data visualization techniques are used to gain better insights into customer experience. Your aim is to recognize the impact of gender in all academic disciplines. Global issues may affect women's life in a positive way. The discussion covers business principles and practices in the context of everyday business events. It is now becoming too easy to collect and analyze information from computer networks. The objective is to implement a secure network to meet organizational needs. The field of Internet security is growing and evolving at a rapid pace. The new learning management systems have been updated by a group of experts. To pass this exam, you have to design and analyze 2 projects. Students are expected to refine their skills in team leadership through this course. You will be able to integrate digital media with your study. The demand for qualified teachers and school administrators is growing. The pandemic has presented education professionals with more challenges than ever before. You will find general information about the campuses and service support here. Our mentors will build and contribute to a friendly relationship with new students. Our students have participated in exchange programs to widen their horizons. Supply of clean drinking water is a problem in many parts of the world. Children need books in their own language with settings that reflect their lives. This library card provides free access to books and other learning materials. Customers can pick up the camera at the circulation desk of the store. A public library can strengthen our communities by connecting people. She continually seeks new and better ways to serve her communities. We offer plenty of sports programs for students to develop a healthy lifestyle. You will need 2 academic references to support your application. We offer a range of short online courses that are open to everyone. Tea and coffee will be available in the study rooms on the 3rd floor. course materials include a detailed timetable and a reading list. The final 2 sessions will take place on Sunday morning. This activity will consider children of different ages and stages. We don't need to have the experience of writing a story. We encourage participants to develop their own understanding of the market. This book is to explore the history of ancient North America. Online courses have made distance learning more accessible than ever. Students have to cover their living expenses as well as the course fees. A number of the university's major sources of funding can be applied. We have gathered together the answers to some of our most frequently asked questions. The annual fee collected is not refundable under any circumstance. You need to complete the application form before next Friday. Please use the button below if you want to reserve a computer. This meeting has been hosted by a motivational speaker. We offer databases and educational resources to students of all ages. The potential to reach new customers through social media has never been greater. There may be some disruption to our services over the next few weeks. We look forward to seeing you on your next visit to the library. We offer a wide range of internship opportunities for students. The Integrated Learning Program aims at enriching students' learning experiences. Diversity of architectural styles is one of the greatest features of the main campus. There will be an opportunity to ask questions at the end of the meeting. Drinking and driving is one of the most common causes of traffic accidents. I have made an appointment to see the doctor this morning. The family has sold most of its shares and will lose control of the company. He had managed to cover a lot of topics in a short talk. Now, most of the young people are unable to do manual labor. We did not receive any news during his long absence. She is a social scientist with a background in urban design and planning. Open access means making research publications freely available online. The professor regards this research as fundamental to our environment. We work with partners throughout the world in healthcare and business. The lecture gives information about common career paths for economics students. The doctor is also a creative writing tutor and author. A talk will be given by a leading expert from the local government. You can join our virtual open day to learn more about the campus. Fruit and vegetables grow in abundance on this small island. The exhibition has told us the fascinating story of the steam age. The earthquake has resulted in many thousands of deaths since last week. The company has to deal with huge losses resulting from its latest investment. The court had absolved him of all responsibility for the accident. There is absolutely nothing more the medical team can do. The worker had absented himself from the office for the day. Schools should provide students with the opportunity to do manual jobs. Parents should set a good example to their children. The students will have enough time to ask questions after the talk. The company hopes the cost can be cut through reducing employment. The team has made some minor changes to the new program. New scientific discoveries about ancient people have been made every year by scientists. Some of these churches date from even earlier than the last century. The housing sales have been turning down since the last summer. The Italian cheese has been exported to many different countries. He studies in particular the fishes of the Indian Ocean. All the arrangements are now in place for the group's visit. The committee was in the process of formulating a plan. One common notion is that the elders should be respected. Medicine should not be kept where it is accessible to children. The firm has drawn up a budget for the coming financial year. The government outlined a new set of proposals on women's rights. Their research aims to shed light on the workings of people's mind. The average human lifespan in the developed countries has increased over the last decades. The campaign aims to motivate young people to improve their educational achievements. The policy ensures that there will be no bias between public and private providers. We don't know how many solar systems there are in each galaxy. We are open to any comments and suggestions on these proposals. The new contract will help to raise the company's international profile. Those children have been anxiously waiting for their presents for a morning. The famous magazine tends to publish articles with alternative viewpoints. The task proved much more difficult than we had imagined. There were lots of tourists wandering on the busy street. The role of diet in cancer prevention will be discussed in the next chapter. The students have been asked to comment on their peers' work. The manager has to check the product quality every now and then.